Hi, beautiful ones. Happy August 1st. Welcome to our reading today. I trust that this will find you in this perfect timing. We are in the dark of the moon, moving towards the new moon in Leo in a few days. As you're watching this video, we will probably be moving through that last 30 degrees before we hit the new moon. So we're moving through the sign of Cancer. Deep emotions may be coming up for purification, release around home, family, um, even like maternal, motherly connections, whether that is with our own mother or whether how we're taking care of ourselves, um, how we're taking care of our body, our mind, our consciousness, and anything else may come up for releasing while we're in that last balsamic phase, tying up loose ends, clearing out of clutter, opening the way so that we can live more, have more space to live in our inner child and our way that we want to shine in life. That Leo, like moving forward in the soul presence, the soul star, the soul essence, that solar plexus light, that gift that we each uniquely have to this world while we're here. So, that being said, I'm going to jump right into our reading. We're pulling from the Oshu Zen Tarot, and the first card we have is the Awareness card. Where is it that we are being shown greater things, whether this is within ourselves or outside of ourselves, or where is it that we may need more awareness of what's going on, and calling on our guides and guardians to assist us in having awareness gently with ease and grace rather than like abrupt awareness. So, and asking for space to move through this awareness so that we can navigate it in it the best way that we can. The second card that came up is We Are the World. So we are all in this together when we help one another and assist, whether that be in thought, word, or deed. Um, it really has a ripple effect and moves out through the world. So make sure to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, especially moving through this dark moon phase in the moon while the moon's in Cancer, and so that you're filling your cup, or you're releasing from your cup the things that are not serving yours, mine, our greatest good, right? Your greatest good. The next two cards that came out together are the Conditioning card and the Transformation card, which go hand in hand together. So these two cards, interesting enough, on the Tree of Life, both go to the Sephirah Tiferet. Now, for those of you that know about the Tree of Life Tiferet, you know what Tiferet is. But Tiferet, for those of you who don't, is the Sephirah that's the Christ consciousness Sephirah. And it represents the perfected, elevated state of the human, kind of like ascended master state, but it's also the light of the sun. It's the essence that has been reborn into its greater presence, that is now been perfected and does not carry the dross of the duality of the lower world. So again, it's like we're rising through the death and the devil card, the material world, and then the transformations of the dark night of the soul into the greater consciousness, into the Christ consciousness, into the perfected state of our soul or our spirit or our gift to life. How are we shining in our life, so that we can be that individualized state of divinity or God, goddess presence, of how we came here in the world and we were seated, um, and birth, and then we grow into hopefully that spirit that we designed before we were born, depending on your belief systems, of course. But I thought that it's very interesting these came out together, because you have to pass through these two and you have to go through these two before you can get to the sun, before you can get to the Christ consciousness state. You have to become, I'm trying to think of that the one who has walked through shadow, this valley of shadow of death and darkness, you know, through the trials and the tribulations. I'm not saying that, you know, you have to go through that, but we've all gone through this in our life. We've all been through the dark night of the soul, and we all move through it in cycles and rhythms in our life. So it's that reflection of we're moving forward. We're moving forward in the awareness, in greater awareness. We're in this together. And we've gone through the dark night. And if we're still going through it, we're calling on assistance. We're moving forward incrementally. And the last card we got is the guidance card. So this is calling on our angels, guardians of light, ascended masters, higher presence, God, goddess, source energy, whatever that spark of greater life that exists within all of us, that in its divine perfected state is. We're calling on that to assist us as we walk forward, to remind us like who we truly really are at a core essence, self, and how we all contain that essence, and we all contain that self, that soul self. So yeah, I feel like this was a very like out there in here reading. It's very interesting how these things come through, but I feel like it's perfect for moving into this Leo new moon and seeding that brighter consciousness, that individualized soul self, and cultivating it and shining it and becoming it for each person individually, and then uniting it connectively in positive, healthy, constructive ways that enliven the soul, enlighten the body, enlighten the spirit and the physical body. All right, my friends, I'm sending you so much love and so much light this week, and if you want to book a reading, let me know. I'm also doing outdoor meditations and really kind of getting more into nature. I will have more on that later. I'm sending you so much love. Many blessings.